You have to drive people to your Spotify. So I'm going to show you all the ways you can drive traffic to your Spotify. And when you combine all of these things I'm going to show you, you're going to see why you can get millions of listeners. Okay? We're talking about already 100,000 people here already, and we're only halfway done. What up, gang? In this video, I'm gonna show you all the ways to drive millions, millions with an M of people to your Spotify, utilizing all of the different strategies that a major label uses. And also, all the strategies that a promo company uses and a marketing company, okay? I know the insider stuff. That's what I do. I'm an artist just like you, and I study and I research and I learn, and I get my hands on this information, and I test it for you. I'm Rob Level.
Yes, sir. My nigga Rob Level in this thing. Yes, sir. Big dog shit. Oh my God, it's Rob.
And this is SmartRapper. You're gonna love, I shouldn't even make this video free. Like, I was actually gonna charge money for this. I was only gonna put this inside of my Spotify Spiker course, but
I'm focused, man.
I think once people see how much goes into it, they'll respect putting in more work. They'll understand how much work they need to put in, and they're gonna just be like, whoa, there's that many different elements of that. I could see getting millions of people to my Spotify if I did that. I'm gonna show you that today. Now remember, if you get yourself 1 million streams on Spotify, it's gonna make you $4,000 to $6,000. That's a nice little payoff for only 1 million streams. What happens when you're getting 10 million streams a month? Man, that's $40,000 to $60,000 a month. Holy, yeah, that is right. Wow, look at that. Let's get there. And if you look at my TuneCore, I get 1 million streams and I made $4,000, just a little underneath $4,000. I'm gonna show you how you can do this too. I personally have been posted on over 2,100 playlists on Spotify in the last 28 days. I can teach you guys this stuff. I'm not just some random guy. There's a reason I wrap my $180,000 car and turn it into the Spotify mobile, okay? I'm a serious artist, and I will do and test all the things that it takes in order to grow.
Oh God.
And I teach you those things.
Oh.
Have to get smart.
This dude with the biggest flex.
I mean, we're in a time right now when we could really all use some extra money, right? You know, stuff going on, it's crazy. You need to get some extra money. We can get that through the streams. With the strategies and the things I'm gonna show you in this video, that's why I'm calling it a super tutorial, you're actually going to be able to spike yourself. It only works for artists who are actually good. If you make crappy music, you get crappy results. But I make incredible music, and I have incredible marketing strategies.
Yes,
so I get pushed into the algorithm every time for basically no money. I'm ready to get into this. I'm about to pull out the whiteboard on y'all.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Love the whiteboard. I'm Rob Level, and this is SmartRapper for a reason. And you're gonna learn a lot in this video, but I release a ton of videos. So hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you get notified when the other videos come out so you can get smart. Join the gang. You're gonna start making more money from your streams, and you're gonna start growing a serious fan base. If you watch this video to the end, I'm telling you, you're about to see. More importantly, you're about to get smart. Right after the intro.
Yeah, I got that hustlin maneuver. Talk the trash, I'll be back, but I'll be with my shooter. My paint get scratched, don't want that. I drive by from the Uber. Dip and dash, hit the pad, burn like Freddy Krueger.
Let's do it. I like it's Blues Clues every time I pull this out. It's like my handy dandy whiteboard. Now, first and foremost, I need to make this clear, but when you release a single, you need to treat it as if it is that word. It's the single most important thing that you're focusing on. And you think that this would be common sense, but oftentimes people splinter their time, their energy, and their resources marketing different songs. So they're only gonna get half of the 50% of the results here, 50% of the results here. If you put all of it into this, you're gonna gain much more momentum, okay? This video and the things that I'm about to teach you in this super tutorial, you're gonna see all of the ways that this builds the same way that a major label promotes, the same way that a marketing agency promotes. You're about to see. As you should already know, if you've taken my Spotify Spiker, I teach you all the secrets in that. If you get your hands on that, you're gonna already know you can only submit one song to a Spotify editorial playlist at a time. And they will check your music if you give them ample time to listen. So try to do it at least 30 days out. One single at a time, one focus, all your resources, all your heart, your soul, your energy into one song. And this is how you're gonna grow, okay? So, we're gonna start like this. This is gonna be your Spotify and your star, so I'll put a star right next to it, right there, a little star for you, okay? What do you wanna do? In order to gain fans, you have to drive people to your Spotify. So I'm gonna show you all the ways you can drive traffic to your Spotify. And when you combine all of these things I'm gonna show you, you're gonna see why you can get millions of listeners. Let's just get the obvious one out of the way. You would obviously utilize playlists to send traffic to your main Spotify, correct? Your song's on there, it's gonna drive traffic. That's one. Let's get that out of the way. I'm kinda doing the basic ones at first, but you're gonna see why this is gonna add to millions of people. Number 2 is gonna be fans, friends, family. But I'm gonna break this down for you. Most artists don't do what I'm gonna tell you, and that is properly utilizing your fan base, your friends, and your family as well. Most artists just put a link up, hey, my new song's on, guys, oh my God, go check it out, go check it out, it's amazing, you guys are gonna love it. That's not the way to help yourself. If you have people who already believe in you, like fans, friends, and family, who wanna see you succeed, you have to actually ask them to do the things that are going to help you succeed. If you say, go check out my song, sure, they might click it, but why not use them to help you push into the Spotify algorithm way further? All you got to do is ask them to do those things that help you more than just a stream. Very basic math. If you have even just 100 fans, friends, family, just 100. You tell them, hey guys, my song just released, I love this song, do me a favor. Real fans will do this. Can you guys make a story post on your Instagram for me? Find my song on Spotify, which will immediately pop up, and then link people and tell people to go look up the song on Spotify. Now it may seem like it's nothing with 100 people, but most people, the average amount of people have 300 people following them. If you had 100 people make this story post, this would turn out to be 30,000 people immediately being reached with you just asking your fans to put your new song into their story. 30,000 off of 100 fans. That leads to your Spotify. We're just doing the easy ones first. If you don't ask, they won't do it. But what this does is this drives new, fresh traffic to your Spotify. If they're liking, saving, and adding to a playlist, which you should also ask your fans to do, it'll push your song massively into the Spotify algorithm, so that Spotify's promoting you and giving you streams and more fans. This can lead to 10,000 new fans. Like seriously, whether you realize it or not, this spreads. Especially if you ask them to do it more than once. Do it 3 times in the same day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once at night for me. Just one day, guys, help me promote this. They're gonna hit the times that all of their followers are actually online, so they're guaranteed to see it. Remember, once I show you all 11 of these tools, if you utilize all 11, you're gonna so much traffic's gonna go to your freaking Spotify. The next thing that you need to learn to do, and it's not that complicated, and that's gonna be something that most artists don't consider doing, and that's a YouTube ad. And these will drive traffic to your Spotify. And I'm not talking about an ad that runs in front of people when they're about to watch a video. I'm talking about you run, and they're very cheap, what are called discovery ads. And it's where your song gets put, or whatever video you promote, gets put into the sidebar of suggested videos. It's very cheap, it's very cost efficient, and can lead to a lot of people going to your song, because you can actually choose the audience that gets it as a recommended video. It's a way to actually get a lot of views on your song, gain new fans for your song, and you can target people whose fans like the music that you sound like, okay? You can actually get thousands of new fans on YouTube every single day running YouTube ads, believe it or not. Not even that expensive. And number 4, the way that we actually maximize, because you're like, Rob, what do you mean that this is gonna be marketing on YouTube? Yeah, of course, but your Spotify link is in the bio. But what you're actually gonna be marketing won't be a full version of your song. No, my friend, it's gonna be a snippet. In another video, I show you guys how somebody gained 20 million streams utilizing YouTube snippets, which basically, quick wrap up of that video, but you should check it out, is the guy does not upload the entire song. He uploads only about half of the song and has a very low budget video shot on like an iPhone that's a lyric video as well that tells people, hey, you want to hear the whole song? Go to Spotify. So what happens is if you're running YouTube ads where you can gain hundreds to thousands of new fans a day, they hear the song, they already like a minute 20 of your song, but they want to hear the other minute of it. In the snippet it says, you only hear the full version on Spotify. Now this person is going to subscribe to your YouTube. Additionally, that person is going to then go to your Spotify. And another benefit of this is you make more money on your streams from Spotify, literally twice the money. So if they're on your Spotify and they become a fan there, getting more fans. Plus, like I said, they're gonna subscribe here to see more of your music and snippets, and then they're also gonna be following you on Spotify. It's a win-win. Number 5, and you might not be doing this. Not only do you do them on YouTube, you do what I've already been showing you guys how to do, which I've proven works exceptionally well. You guys use SoundCloud snippets. And you guys have seen me talk about these. But let me tell you a little bit more about the SoundCloud snippets. When you're marketing your music, you send me your song, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to a 30-second, Rob, listen to 30 seconds of my song. Hundreds and hundreds of artists every day ask me to listen to their music. So I told them, look guys, I figured out this way to get around it to help you grow your fan base faster. If you're marketing your music, you can't send somebody a full song because they're not gonna listen to it. But if you tell me, hey, Rob, I uploaded this 10-second snippet, which is my favorite part of my new song. Can you give me 10 seconds of time to check it out? 10 seconds. You know you're more likely to check that out. Hey guys, check out this 10-second snippet. I'm not gonna sit there and listen to a 30-second, 2-minute song. 10-second snippet, sitting on the toilet, going through my feed. Sure, I might check it out, okay? That's why the SoundCloud 10-15 second snippet is so powerful. You can even release the snippets before your song is actually gonna come out. And the thing is this, you may not be building a fan base on SoundCloud, but it doesn't matter, because SoundCloud, the power of SoundCloud is the fact that you can utilize this to promote the snippets. You can use it just for the snippets. And then if they like that, you say, cool, full song on Spotify. There you go. So when you're doing that manual grunt work, pushing your songs to people, send them a snippet first. And again, you'll also be growing your SoundCloud, which you didn't even know you needed, but you can put more snippets on there to drive more traffic when people following you, boom. Okay? The next is you're gonna be using this. If you don't have an Instagram yet, you're tripping. Now, this is already common practice. You always see people putting 1-minute snippets of their music video on Instagram. But this is massively powerful because when you're promoting your new music video, you give them a little piece of this. The same snippet that you're actually putting on YouTube, you can put right onto the Instagram. That's called what's considered pillar content. It's a piece of content that you can recycle across other content. Okay? So you can utilize that same piece of content, put it on your Instagram, and then put the link in your bio, and then tell people to go to your Spotify. You're gonna have to drive them from your Instagram anyways. So look, there's even more people. We're talking about thousands and thousands to tens of thousands of people already if you're doing this properly. Seriously. Sure, we're talking about up here, remember 30,000. Talking about right here, this is individual, one person at a time, but this adds up to gain you fans. This can be hundreds of thousands of people a day. These, I show you guys how to get on playlists. I've been on over 2,100 playlists just in the last 28 days. Really, seriously, this could be tens of thousands of people. This is tens of thousands of people. This could be thousands of people a day, which is tens of thousands of people by the end of the month. We're talking about almost already 100,000 people here already, and we're only halfway done. If you multiply that and you compound it with month after month after month after month, millions of people. Come on. All right, next you have what's called press and PR. PR means public relations. Now, typically you would hire somebody to help you push your song, build a story and a message behind the song to get it on the major media platforms. But you can do that yourself. You just have to have the contact information, find the contact information, learn how to make a story about your song that makes it interesting and unique enough to be talked about, and then you can pitch it to press and PR. Websites like TMZ, BuzzFeed, and I've been posting on all these sites because I did this, and I reached out to them, I collected the data, I sent the stuff, and I got posted because I pitched it, right? Major websites. You do this, you can get millions of eyeballs on you. And what's beautiful about this that most artists don't realize, because they aren't marketers like I am, is that press and PR, major media and blogs works in what's considered and called an upstream. Meaning that, so let's say up here you got this. Up here you got TMZ. I hope you guys know what BuzzFeed is, right? So we'll say that this is BuzzFeed and that's TMZ. The upstream is this. You don't promote to the big ones.
Do it.
You get the contact information of these little baby blogs that only have a couple thousand readers. Why? Because this is the upstream. The people who are in the middle, the mid-level blogs, okay? Let's say Genius, or let's say you have Complex Music or Pitchfork, okay? They don't get their information from the bigger media sites because the bigger media sites already have more power in the search engine optimization. If they post after them, they lose that ability. They want to be first to market. But they do have more search engine optimization and site credibility than these smaller blogs. So what happens is the smaller blogs are still trying to grow. They'll make a post about your music because they need as much content as possible to write about that's interesting. If they write about it, these mid-level ones like Complex and Genius and Pitchfork, they're actually finding their music and their stuff by actually looking and reading these smaller blogs to see what they're writing about. Because then they take that song and then they write about it. And if it's interesting enough, what happens? Oh, the upstream happens. Oh, you know what? We saw this really dope article. They say where they found it. There's nothing wrong with this. This is completely common every single day. Oh, well, look at this. Now BuzzFeed likes that article that Genius wrote. Now BuzzFeed posted. All right. Now guess what happens? TMZ sees that BuzzFeed posted it and it's getting tons of views. They want to get clicks too. So now TMZ writes about it. It's the upstream. You're welcome. Thing is though, is you need to learn how to pitch to the smaller ones so that they can go into the upstream. It's all about having angles and understanding PR. And that's the type of stuff I teach though. I have guides on how PR works and how hip hop blogs work and stuff like that. I have all this stuff, guys. I can teach you all this. But you know what happens? This small blog post all of its thousands of readers go to your Spotify. Because this is interesting enough where everybody's clicking it. Now Genius or Pitchfork or Complex Music post about it. Now 10,000 more people go to your Spotify to hear the song that there's a story about. Okay? And then what happens? Now BuzzFeed picks it up, 50,000 people. TMZ picks it up, 1.2 million people see it.
Do it.
Feel me? That's why press and PR is massively important. You need to learn it, okay? Now, number 8 is kind of number 7. I kind of went a little bit further into it because these are actually more like major media. But you're also talking about being able to hunt down blogs that specifically focus on posting just music, which, you know, Pitchfork does that. They review music, stuff like that. But there's other blogs that you can go out there and you can freaking find that are specifically for your music, that are people who post about music with a story, and then they also put that song onto the playlist because they also have playlists generally now. So really this is under blogs and major media, okay? It's a combination, but it's still part of press and PR, but it's still number 8, okay? But we're gonna say this, that leads more people to your Spotify. You see what's going on here? All of these add up. You could choose one or two, do them. Then next, focus on the next two, then focus on the next two. Now the next thing that's actually gonna drive traffic to your Spotify, whether or not you decide to do it, we already talked about the YouTube ads and utilizing the snippet. Now the thing is though, you can actually upload this snippet. It doesn't even have to be public on your page. It can be unlisted. I'll show you guys all that stuff inside of my courses. You can run the ad to an unlisted video that isn't even up, and then you can additionally post your lyric or music video that's on your channel, will then drive people to your Spotify. Here's why. If you are going to be promoting your music to TMZ or to any major media or really anybody else that's potentially going to post your music up, you don't actually necessarily want them posting the snippet. They're going to want the full song, either on Spotify and directly link to it, or they'll post a lyric video and your Spotify. But if they want to see a lyric video because it's an animated lyric video or a good music video, they or whoever posted, you have higher quality everything because you're so serious about your career, you actually made a dope lyric video or a music video to go along with it. They'll post that too. And then people go to this and they see that, oh, I love this song, I'm going to add it to my Spotify. And then there's other reasons too why people would obviously want to see a lyric video if they became a fan of you. They go search the lyrics. That's going to lead them to the lyric video, which is then going to lead them right back to Spotify. Number 10, you can't forget about these. You cannot forget about these. It's actually a 2-for-1 deal right here. Facebook and Instagram ads. Facebook owns Instagram, in case you didn't know. You can use Facebook Ads Manager to highly, precisely target people who are potential fans of you. And this can lead to hundreds to thousands of new fans every single day if you set up the right ad. You can do it not just on Facebook and target people, because like who's using Facebook, but there's still people who use Facebook, believe it or not, that also use Spotify, and you can track all those people based on what music you sound like. Whoever the artist is you sound like, you can target their fans, drive those people straight to Spotify. Additionally, and more powerful, and something that I do teach you in my courses, running Instagram story ads, which are not expensive at all, and people are already bored when they're going through stories anyway. Your song pops up, plays a snippet, something cool's on there, swipe up to go to my Spotify. They swipe up. You can gain hundreds to thousands of new listeners and new fans every single day using Instagram story ads. Really, and Facebook ads as well, but the Instagram story ads, powerhouse. Look at this, people. This is 10 things so far. And then last but not least, because these were in no particular order, obviously why I started with playlist, is this powerhouse. Powerhouse. You've heard me say it before, email and text list. You're like, what? With social media, if you gain 20,000 fans, the algorithm doesn't let you reach all 20,000 people. It may let you reach maybe 2,000, 3,000 of those likes, and that's why numbers do that, right? Same thing with YouTube. I have 300,000 subscribers, but based on how good the video is and how much you guys watch the video, how long you watch the video, and how you engage with it, it then shows the video to more and more people. But I may release a video and only get 10,000 views. But if it can keep spreading, problem is, whatever, scratch all that. I have to worry about the algorithm every time I release a video, every time I post a picture on Instagram, every time I post anything. Social media sites control the data and control your reach. They throttle you to make you pay for advertisements to grow. That sucks. Because now every time I want to reach my own fans, I have to pay. That's ridiculous. They're already following me. That's stupid. The reason why an email list is powerful is because if I get 20,000 people from wherever, let's say if I get the 20,000 people who are following me on Instagram, give me their email or their phone number to go into my email or my text list. Anytime I have something I want to tell them or a post I want to tell them about or a new song releases, at the click of a button, it would send my new music video and Spotify link or whatever I wanted to send them, merchandise, whatever, to all 20,000 people. Sure, they might not all see it at the same time, but guess what? That email is right there in their face whenever they open their email box. It's sitting there just waiting for them. Same thing with the text list, because everything's moving into text now. Text lists are massively powerful because if you have 20,000 people on a text list and I press the button to send it and then went to 20,000 fans, it's in their hand. They're clicking your song. First day, you're getting 20,000 streams. First day, 20,000 views on a song. Really, it'd be more than 20,000 because you're going to keep looping it, okay? That right there, you need to start building that immediately. Immediately, okay? That is insanely powerful. And I teach you how to build your email list, okay? I teach you how to do all this stuff, guys. All right. Especially, I teach you how to do all this stuff. If you get the dream catcher, it's gonna help you start doing this, whatever. I mean, I have a course for each one of these things. Really, I really do. This is what I do to help you guys with this stuff. This is millions of people, guys. This will add up. Over the course of a year, we're talking about like 5, 10, 15 million people. If you're doing all this, you said that choose one, learn it, apply it. Choose one, learn it, apply it. And I can teach you. I got all the courses. You guys want to get 21 Spotify strategies, 100% free. I'll give it to you. Link is going to be below. And after you get that for free, it's given to you. It's actually going to kick you over. It's actually going to show you my Spotify spiker. Get more streams on Spotify. How to get more fans on Spotify. And I'm going to give you over 2,000 Spotify playlist curators contact information. Okay? And there's way more. Let me teach you guys how to do this stuff. I clearly know what I'm talking about. This is just the beginning. Hit me with a subscribe, guys. Hit that bell. I got way more videos like this coming for you, okay? Go get that free download with the 21 Spotify strategies. That's gonna give you some gold nuggets. And then check out my Spotify Spiker. And I have so many other courses. I teach you guys Facebook ads. I can teach you how to do the Instagram ads, everything. I can teach you guys how to do everything, guys. All right? I want you guys to keep growing, keep hustling. Don't stop. Don't give up on yourself. Go learn these things. It's gonna take time. I can help you do it, right? But either way, you're gonna get there. Keep chasing the dream. You will catch it. Okay? Keep hustling, gang. I'll see you at the top.
Yeah, I got that hustlin' maneuver. Talk that trash, I'll be back, but I'll be with my shooter. My paint get scratched, don't want that. I drive by from the Uber. Dip and dash, hit the pad, burn like Freddy Krueger.